in life, we always get to choose. You might not agree with that, but I don't believe there's any other way but having a choice. You either choose yes, choose no, and there's nothing in between. And we get to decide what happens next. The reason why I'm talking about this is because today I've been out with the family, the Coulson clan. We've been out for a walk. We live next to a beautiful national park, Northumberland National Park in England. And we just don't get out enough. It's right there. We're next to the sea. We don't go near the sea enough. It's like the national park right there. It's beautiful scenery. And we don't get out enough. So I dragged, well, I'm saying dragged. I was alright. Joy's alright, but Sam kicking and screaming. But along the way, because it's about a 50-minute drive from where we are. Along the way, I was thinking about work next week and the things I had to get done and the things that I haven't gotten done last week, and I started to wind myself up. And that's why I'm talking about you get to choose. By the time I got to where we're going, I'd put myself in a bad mood. I could feel my stress levels up. I had created this stress and it was bubbling away. I thought, this is not why I came here. I came here to do the opposite, to switch off. But I just allowed my own little world bubble when I was driving. But here's the thing, as I said before, we get to decide what happens next. How I chose to respond, how you choose to respond, dictates what happens. So I chose to put a smile on my face and say, I'm not here to think about work. I'm here to spend quality time with my family, but also just process and just let my mind switch off. And that's what I did. Because everyone can go through their own shit. Okay, and I was going to say everyone goes through shit, but it's always their own shit. Everyone perceives what's important to worry and anxiety and like be anxious over. We all do, I do. And that's what I was doing there. But before we get to think like that, there's always a contrast, because you cannot know what's good in your life or what you think or perceives good in your life without knowing what's bad first. And sometimes we've just got to troll through that shit to realise the contrast, the whole contrast and compare and contrast thing. You've got to know, you can't know what's good without knowing what's going bad. It's the same with, you've always got to know, you can only know strength without knowing about how to be vulnerable. And so many people don't venture into the vulnerability. I didn't for a long time, because you don't want to feel like it's a weakness. Everyone thinks it's a weakness, but it's not. It's actually a bigger strength. Being able to turn inside and be vulnerable with how you feel and who you are, not putting a mask on to just pretend you're okay when you're not, because it's all good. But once you dig into that, then you know how strong you can be, because you know the opposites. But you've got to go there first. For me, some days I feel like you just want to tear everything down. You just want to switch off and think, oh, I've had enough of this. Go and get a job, just work for somebody else, just fall back into line, conform to the norm. But where's the fun in that? I think there's more oppression in that. There's more control in that. And I don't want that. That goes against exactly who I am and what I want to achieve, which is freedom. I want to be free. I don't want rules. I want to be able to live life how it's meant to be and have fun with that. So where are you feeling like you're oppressed or controlled? Where do you feel you haven't got that freedom to be able to choose and respond to get a different outcome to how you want it to be? Because we always get that. And if we keep choosing the same outcome over and over, we'll get to feel the same way. We'll get to think the same way. But, just for a second, if you do the opposite, if you choose, okay, today I'm not going to be in a bad mood, I'm not going to allow that to dictate my day, I'm going to do this instead. How freeing would that be? How would that feel? I know how I felt. I've had the best day. Just getting out into nature, stopping, breathing, just listening to what was going on around, listen to the water, the streams, listen to the wind through the trees, listen to the birds, and then watching my family climb up before me. I'm taking pictures and posted a shitload of pictures, all the good, the bad, and the silly. And I'm saying bad only because I'm a bad photographer, but I can only get better by doing more. So I hope this helps, guys. Remember, you always get to choose. You get to decide what happens next. You get to choose how you respond and how that dictates what you do next. Have a think about it and let me know. Take care. See you later.